Just taking a little short ride today. I hadn't charged it up since my last ride, so I only had 2 bars left, and I'm now down to 1. I'll pop it on the charger tonight. Give it another 12-hour charge. It'll be technically the 3rd one. I started to do a 12-hour charge. We'd had a couple of cloudy days, and one of my systems, battery systems, ran out of power. It had already charged up fully, but it had not had the 12 hours, the full 12 hours to do that big charge. So I went down to the end of my road and got a few good pictures. Man, this road's rocky. Not too many people drive down here, so they don't keep this road terribly maintained. Or you could say it was terribly maintained, but that's alright. I don't hear anybody complaining. That's pretty good until you get past where I just came from. I think there's only one resident down there, and I don't even know if they're full-time. I also took the opportunity to get a couple of action videos of me driving past my camera on my phone. So tell me, who has an e-bike that's listening to me right now, watching me? What kind of e-bike do you have? How long have you had it? Do you like it? Do you love it? I love mine. This is the first time you're watching me. I am riding an Ariel Rider X-Class 52 volt. Has a 1,000-watt motor. 52 volts. I still haven't gone in and made any adjustments in the settings. I've actually been real happy riding it like it is. I have not taken this out on regular paved roads yet. I'm sure I'll want it to go faster out there. But I gotta figure out a way to get it out to the road. I could drive it out, but it's like 20-something miles to the nearest town. $30 miles to the next nearest town. 40 miles to the town after that. It's a big old triangle. So I'm thinking about getting one of those about getting one of those bike racks for my truck. I'll have to install a hitch receiver because I don't have one of those on my truck as of now. And I'll need to get a bike rack. Once I do that, you better believe I'm going to be headed to town with this bike. I've got 3 really cool towns I can take it to. Fort Davis, Marfa, and Alpa. I've been told there's somebody down here who feeds them. I mean, they're quite cute and everything. I don't know that I would want to attract them to my yard by feeding them. I like seeing them randomly. But I'm not really into feeding the critters. But to each their own. I wouldn't tell anybody else they couldn't. There is a lady who lives out here who had fed them on a fairly regular basis, and they got kind of habituated to her, habituated. And she walked past of them one day, and one of them decided to reach out and take a chunk out of her calf. She did have to go to the hospital. She had to have some stitches, some real serious antibiotics. Really not aggressive creatures, not usually. But you still don't want to have them. You don't want to get too close to them. They are a wild animal and they've got pretty sharp teeth. They actually kind of have little tusks. Somebody's cooking out. I can smell smoke. Kind of smells good. Down to no bars. I just went up a pretty big hill. I hope I don't have to pedal this thing home. For reals, pedal. Now, back up to 1 bar. I think it was just because I was going up the hill. Got it on pedal assist 0 so that I can pedal when I want to and not have it engage. And then engage it when I need to on the throttle. still have a little bit of water in our low water crossings. Get up and over this hill. I'm gonna start pedaling again. So I asked earlier, I'll ask again. Who has an e-bike that's watching this right now? I better get a little juice. Who's got an e-bike? What kind do you have? How long have you had it? I'm curious what kind of riding you do. You ride on the street? Do you ride on trails, off-road? There's somebody coming. Stop and let him go by. Everybody's nice and friendly out here. I'd say most everybody. There's a couple. There are in every community. Back up to pedal assist 1. I wish there was a half pedal assist, something between 0 and 1. Somebody had suggested to me if I go into the settings and I expand it out, what do they call that? Right now I can do pedal assist 1 through 5. So if I were to go in on the settings and change it to where I could have pedal assist 1 through 9, then maybe it would expand the range. It won't go any faster, but maybe pedal assist 1 will be a little bit less powerful. Not sure. It could be the pedal assist 1 would still be the same, and all the increments in between the other numbers would be a little bit wider. The only way to know is to find out. One of my neighbors. I drove by earlier. His dog barked, so he knew somebody went by. Any of y'all have an Ariel Rider bike? One of these X-Class 52-volt 1001 motor beast of a bike? Let me know if you do, or if you're thinking about getting one. exercise, me and the bike and the battery. I think I'm going to be down pretty low by the time I get to my house, so I won't be doing any more riding tonight.
What is that?
Oh my goodness, the dogs just don't like the helmet. Yeah.
He's freaked out, man. He's freaked out. So we were talking about you. I just told them that they'd probably see you down there, and there you were.